When I'm feeling down, I can't win. Pour a strong cup of coffee and I tune in. I'm waking on up to Java with Jim. Now I know my best day can begin. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Java with the Gyms. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now, you have a friend in the real estate business. You also have a friend in the publicity business with my good friend Jim T. Chong, the rock star. We have Randy and Kenny here again talking about life insurance. It's not your grandfather's life insurance. It's a whole new ball game. Randy, what are you drinking this morning?
I'm sticking with my invisible cup right now.
Okay,
Guys, I'm drinking a water.
okay, very good. Kenny, you drinking anything?
I'm drinking regular coffee from our coffee machine here at the office, and just enjoying this Java meeting we have here.
Okay.
And I have commercialized coffee. You can see the nice green cup that's blurred here. And so it's dark roast. All right. And it's kind of the Panera of coffees. But more importantly, what's in your cup, Jim?
I've got some coffee that is so good at winning. It is sick and tired of winning. It is so sick and tired of winning. It is going to go and consult with Rachel Maddow on how to become a major loser. So I got a question to you guys. Life insurance, a lot of people might not even think about this. It can be actually used for educational funding. Who wants to take that question?
Can I take that question? Yeah.
I'll just elaborate. You got it, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Because you know what? Personally, I have a 13-year-old son. His name is Gabriel. And when he was 2 years old, someone introduced to me about this life insurance, variable universal life insurance. And I thought it was only a life insurance. So what happened is just it. I found out like this is a great alternative, educational funding, because I know a lot of people they have a 529, 529 for educational funding. But in a life insurance, a great thing about a great alternative for educational funding is there is no contribution limit. You can put your funding it, as much as you wanted, and also it has a guaranteed growth. The life insurance with living benefits, and I'm not worried about my son's educations later on, even if I pass, because I am the policy owner. I can transfer that legacy, the wealth transfer to my son, and I know he will be taken care of. So this is what I am focusing more on when getting a life insurance. I want to make it sure that our children also be protected, and we don't have to worry about like taxes, like that even if they're not going to go to college, they can still use the money in some other way. So this is one of the great features about life insurance with living benefits.
Brilliant. Jim T. Chung, do you have a follow-up question?
Yeah, I'm going to ask Kenny because I've known Kenny for quite a while. This is exciting,
Yeah.
through the many years, even though we progressively get younger. Forget about the business aspect, even though it's great to help people. You as a father, how do you feel about the policies you have and being able to plan for your children's future in a variety of ways? How do you feel about that? How does it make you feel?
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, great question, Jim. It's a like I said, it goes back to the sense of gratitude and peace of mind and knowing that there's something in place. As a parent, it's always great to have, some protection in an event that a premature death happens while your kids are growing up. And knowing that, if something were to happen, uh, there is a legacy that, just like what Randy said. So yeah, that's a great feeling of knowing that you're going to take care of your family. They don't have to be burdened by you know by your death, right? And then second, I on that note that Randy was talking about college funding, when I opened up a policy for my children, it really wasn't something that I planned for in the beginning. It was just something that my insurance agent had advised, and I knew that there was going to be some benefit in terms of cash value. But one thing that, when you ask me how I feel today, I feel a lot greater than I did when I first got it, because of course there was no growth yet. But through the years, Jim, I'm glad you asked. You know that I have two daughters and a son, and my middle daughter, actually, one of her policies that we funded when she was, gosh, less than 10 years old, actually became a great emergency tool for me to use when she started to go to college in Arizona, for nursing. And, I rarely looked at it, and I'm bad. I mean, I have to admit, I just paid on it, and I increased the premium later on throughout the years. But, sure enough, when it came down to tuition time, Jim, and, talking about, okay, what are our expenses, room and board, tuition, books, I turned to that. I pulled it out of the file cabinet and I said, "Oh, wow. This actually had saved my day for other expenses." So there was a significant amount of money that I was able to pull out without closing the policy, of course, and use it tax-free to pay for some school expenses. Here we are, more than a few years later. My daughter's now in her practice as an RN, as a nurse, and it was big help. In addition to some of the loans that were out there, some of the grants that were given, but the life insurance did make a huge impact. And like I said, it doesn't even have to always be for educational funds. There are some emergencies that might happen. As a consumer, you can literally have flexibility on your cash value to use it for anything you want, not just
Awesome.
college education. So thank you for bringing that up, Jim, because it just makes me more excited knowing that it was able to help. I'm an empty nester today, Jim. So those were things that needed to happen prior to their careers. So thank you.
Now, you
Great.
guys, I think you put some effort into talking about this, but let's define the term living benefits tomorrow. Can you guys come back tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank
All right,
you.
we'll see you
Absolutely.
guys again.